Everybody, Jon Beckley Morris, or John. I'm here. Anyway, luckily I'm here. A few people wondered if I wasn't here for a while. It's been rough, so to speak. It was rough last year too. When we had all these baby goats, and then unfortunately, I lost a total of 8 goats, and 2 survived. That included the mother, the father, 2 mothers, and 1 father of these 2 female goats. 3 babies that I never even saw because my friend dealt with that immediately died, and 2 other babies that died. So it was a hell of a deal last year, and some other losses with our animals. Anyway, I'm keeping this video kind of loose today. I mean, not that not that the other videos I do aren't kind of loose compared to the pros out there that are doing this stuff. But basically, the reason why is that I normally don't like to. I've decided I don't really like to film on Sundays, not because of any religious thing. I grew up Presbyterian. It's kind of strange, actually. Like about half my family, my dad's side, was just Jewish descent, and they didn't like the Presbyterian side of my family. So but my Presbyterian side of my family accepted my dad, as their, my mom's parents' husband. I mean, my mom's parents accepted my father as, into our family, is what I'm trying to say. And I'm not saying it's one thing or another against Jewish people. I have no prejudice against Jewish people, or I hope I'm not against anybody in general. I have prejudice against people that are fucked up people in general, but otherwise, people are people to me. Anyway, so I was just gonna attempt to keep this loose, like I said, by taking care of a couple things while I visit with you guys a little bit, and then go back to the music stuff more next week. I will say that 2 weeks ago I had a harmonica lesson with Curtis Legato, who taught me originally how to play it. And if you ever, I think if you just put his name in, you'll see plenty of Curtis stuff. But he's a phenomenal player, maybe not as well known as some of the harmonica players out there. Maybe he is, I don't know. But he can play all kinds of stuff. I mean, from first, second, third position to West Coast type, West Coast blues or Chicago blues or country blues, anything. And in between, psycho, reggae, I mean, ragtime, it doesn't matter. He knows stuff. Anyway, we're talking about tempo in the song, and so that to stress the idea of being inside the song, hearing the music, and playing with it. So, yeah. Anyway, the notes messed up, but the idea is to stay, instead of making sudden jabs or sudden turns, like, if we want something like, I mean, that sort of works, but I mean, that more, seems to me that's a little more smoother. So, of course, if you're doing things like, I mean, now it's getting all fucked up. But anyway, that works pretty well because I'm trying to maintain the consistency of the timing in the song instead of that kind of, I just kind of, it didn't sound quite right as well, this is also screwing up with these clogged notes. But you get the idea, I think, that we want to try to, again, maintain the consistency and the timing and the tempo throughout every verse of the song. And if you're starting it, or even if you're not starting, if you're simply playing backup, and the guitar player is going, then you're doing something like, or whatever you're doing. Or maybe it is your turn to start the song and they want you to go. You know, I saw you in the frame of my picture the other day. I saw you in the frame of my picture the other day. tear in my eye. I felt so afraid. I know I shouldn't have done what led us depart. I know, sweet Molly, baby, I take it upon myself that I drove us crazy. I know there was another choice. We can go back down to Missouri. I wish you a happy home. I wish you a happy stay. I wish you happiness each and every day. But I've got to say, your goodness drives me crazy. I wish you happiness each and every day, Molly Brown. But I swear you leave it, tease me so that. Would you consider coming back again? I'd give you a diamond ring and baby, even a new pet hen. I can't tell you how many times the frustration of these notes falling off, not be able to get the notes that I really want to get, you know. So, anyway, you get the idea, I hope. There are plenty of mistakes in that song, but generally speaking, it was fairly consistent. I did do that little thing also, which I know it's going to do that. So you can make me, whatever. The thing is that if you can throw that stuff in, or those little things, or you can do the bridge thing, or the quick change to the 4. I mean, well, that's the quick change to the 4 when you're going. That's not the right way to put it. When you're going, that means that you're going on one bar. The song starts. So it goes 1, 4, 1 for the rest of uh, the first measure. You just switch to the four bars. But the other thing I'm talking about is so you caught that where it goes on the first 2 bars. It's just straight 1, 4, 1, 5, 4, 12 bar blues, and then to the third measure, it goes after your second thing ends. You go to the 4. The 4 for 8 bars, and then you go back to the 1 for 8 bars, back to the 4 for 8 bars, the 5 for 4 bars, the 4 for 4 bars, and then you do the turnaround, and so you're sticking an 8 bar blues in the middle of a 12 bar blues, and you're beginning it on the 4 in the 12 bar blues. So that ends that up on the 8 bar blues. But instead of it going to the 4, and when you're going to in the key of in this case the key would be the 4 would be the C, something. I'm playing the key. I'm playing the G. Oh, I got a B harmonica here. I thought it was a C harmonica. So everything's a half step down. But anyway, the thing is that it doesn't matter. You go 5, 4. You go, instead of being on the 1, you go to the 4. You go 4, 1, 4, 5, 4, and then the turn around, which generally a lot of people like to do it. Instead of like. Try that again. So, you're on the turnaround. Anyway, so that's the idea. It's pretty sloppy, sorry. However, you get the picture. It's a fun thing to do to change up the night when you're playing 30 songs, and you can put that change up in there several times. a night, and also, when you are playing that much in sets and stuff, it is really good to have a well thought out set list, so that you can have a mixture of 8-bar, 12-bar, slow blues, fast blues, medium tempo blues, instrumentals, and more like mix up the style, stretch your style as far as you can. Because 30 songs might not sound like a lot, but it's a lot over 3 or 4 hours. And when people are drinking and it's hot night and whatever, it's just, and some people want to hear more, rockin' music at night. Some want to hear more, passionate, music or more slow bar type stuff. But it's hard to please everybody, that's for sure. A lot of times you don't even have to. You're just drunk and you don't really care. But there are people that do care, for sure. Even by the end of the night, there are a few people, and you want to consider the fact that you want to think that these people care about what you're doing. And most of all, you want to care yourself about what you're doing. You want to have pride in what you're doing. It doesn't matter if everybody's so smashed and can't see their foot or their face. You can. You're out there on the stage, and if it's 2 in the morning and you're tired and you got a long day ahead of you tomorrow, you're still at that gig and you got to finish it, in strong style. At least that's how I see it. I mean, you can't just go like we, and go. Unless it calls for, something like, softer maybe at the end of the night. But if it calls for something like well, you better watch out. Well, you better watch out. When I come back, you better just watch out. I'm gonna get my pistol, come back around here. Well, you did me last week the wrong way, and you done me this way again tonight, you see. Well, you did it to me twice. Well, the third time will not be better, not be here when I come back to you. not be here when I come back. Well, you better not be here when I come back. Oh, when I come back, I'm gonna bring you a piece of that. Anyway, you just gotta be up for the end of the night, you know? I mean, some people, they had their little tricks. A lot of people had their little tricks. A lot of people need their little tricks. Cocaine, speed, extra alcohol, a ham sandwich. Who the hell knows? You know, barbecue ribs if it's in the right situation, catfish sandwich, you know, a bottle of Jim Beam, or just seriously, just above all else, seriously, take care of yourself so that you can, function if you're a working musician and you're out there playing night after night, I mean, you can get away with this stuff for a while when you're younger, but not when you're older. All my friends that are out there, and I'm not out there anymore myself, but I have some stuff that I think is going to be happening pretty soon. It's going to be kind of cool. But anyway, the thing is that I do know enough of them from the past, and I know that they've gotten straightened out from you can be sloppy and drunk and stupid and an addict for a while, but the payback is a son of a bitch. And one of the reasons I'm not out there now is, I mean, I've made certain choices with my love for animals. I'm willing to try to create a place for them. Maybe they'll be able to live in the rest of their life, but probably not. But at least they're here now. But anyway, I hurt my foot really badly, which is why I can't really walk very well at the moment, but it's going to be fixed. And there's a whole lot of stuff that I did to myself, related to past abuse. And don't forget about that. They can, that what they do when they're young, they don't see a future out there because time tends to go kind of slower when you're in your late 20s or 30s, 40s, a little bit slower anyway. But then it gets really fast when you start to your late 40s or 50s, and you realize that that all you did before, if you only wish that you hadn't done at least some of what you did before, because it's just made it so that you can't, you just don't get it back. It's just gone, is what I'm saying. So, whatever you lost, you lost. But right now, you still have what you have, and that's the important thing. So, I just say, stay well, be cool, everybody, and thank you very much for listening to this very long monologue today. Okay, I kind of messed up my eye because of the situation that I was in with trying to get. I'm trying to get some recordings from our own I put out, and a couple companies are interested, and it just cost me a lot of time and effort, and I got burnt out, and so, and my eye gets a bathtub, so it swelled up, and now I had a wound from last year on my foot, and that got swollen and kind of maybe infected again, and so I have to deal with that on top of everything else. With the nurse coming out, who's not going to be very happy to see a parrot with a group. I'm in the kitchen, and an iguana in the kitchen, and a cat, and the fact that we're remodeling. So I'm going to have to make excuses to the wound care nurse about all that. And then she's going to tell me, well, I'm not going to treat you unless you clean this place out. Well, I will, ma'am. But anyway, the point is, it isn't filthy. It's just that I have some, and then the exotic parrots across the deck to deal with, and then the miniature pig right out the door. However, nobody's keeping score. I'm just going to do the best I can. Alright, y'all. Take care. Have a good morning, evening, night, or day, and I hope you all learn something from this. Bye-bye, everybody.